Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Run Back to the Marketplace 900 times. Okay, so that was excellent. We got our ink. This was our third time back to the marketplace, and I want to say this is probably something to do with that rule of three, because I've seen this 3 times now, or at least a reference to doing something 3 times. I feel super lucky that I talked to this hive merchant right here and knew exactly where to go. That felt pretty lucky. Any more thugs want to try your luck? Anybody? Anybody feel like they got some hot dice they want to roll? No? Didn't think so.
I'm gone.
I'm old Billy Badass with these pixels. No pixel intimidates me.
All right.
Hello, Nod. We need some more companions. Mebeth is tugging at the mass of greenish lime starched rags you brought from Giscorel. She seems to be purposely fraying the edges, as if to peel them apart somehow. When she hears you approach, she turns. Aye, child? Here's that ink you wanted. Ooh, 1,000. Thank you. Mebeth turns the tankard of ink, takes the tankard of ink from you, then sniffs it. Prime ink? Fresh it is, aye? She nods at you. You've done well, child. All I've asked. Now, if I ask you again after all you've seen, do you still want to learn the art? Yes, after all, the guiding goal of your errands was to test my persistence, was it not? Yeah. Oh, maybe it smiles and nods. Yes, mayhap, child. Mayhap. Okay, I was way off in the rule of three thing. And that's not all. You knew I had to see to accomplish the errand. Oh, wait, and that's not all. You knew who I had to see to accomplish each errand, didn't you? Emmett nods again. Slower this time. Mayhap, child, mayhap. If and so, what did your senses tell you about them? Born's retreats show me that my beliefs affect the world around me. Giscorel taught me the ritual is a wasted effort if the purpose of the ritual is ignored. Miriam taught me that no matter how much I think I know, there's still much more I can learn from another's eyes. Mabeth is silent for a moment, and she walks slower over to you and touches you on the cheek. Oh, child, she sighs. Ye will be a master sorcerer one day, you will. You have the known of it. You've come to old Mabeth for help, you have? What could the midwife teach such a one? I want to learn everything you have to teach. 2,000! So you'll walk the path then. Mabeth pauses. Well, first things first. Just having the knack for the art isn't enough. You'll need some means of giving it focus, usually spells. These spells usually in a book. So the art demands you have a spell book, or it's like after you can cast... or it's like before ye can cast spells. Basically, before you can cast spells. Good lord, Mabeth. Speak English, please. Oh, can you read? Yes. Then let's test it. Can you read this? Mabeth draws forth a small tattered card. It looks like a recipe. Let's examine the recipe. The writing on the recipe swims before your eyes, each symbol twisting out of focus whenever you try and read it. Almost instinctively, you relax your eyes, allowing them to take in the page all at once. The symbols suddenly bleed together. The recipe lists measurements, ingredients. It appears to be some minor divination. This is a minor divination, isn't it? It looks like a spell that allows the user to see the nature of an item, see whether it's enchanted or not. Mabeth's eyes widen. Who are you to test old Mabeth so? Are you some fiend? No. Well, not to my knowledge. What's wrong?
Updated my journal.
Well, not expecting it, I was. She nods at the recipe, then plucks it out of your hand. What you see, it's written in a language of the art. If you're not a mageling yet, it should be all a swirl jumble of mishmash. She snaps her finger. Yet clear as crystal, ye pluck the sense of it right up. Mayhap you tell old Mabeth why is that, or why that is. I think I may have known once, but forgot. Seeing the symbols just jarred my memory. Or else a natural gift you may have, or else a natural gift you may have. No matter, no matter. You've just shaven seasons off your learning. You've just shaved seasons off your learning. You have. Mabeth harumps. And I'd been looking for someone to handle the chores around here. I had. These bitches gonna have me do more. I mean, if you need help with anything around here, you could still ask. It's the least I could do in exchange for teaching me. No, no, don't worry yourself about that, she frowns. Well, you can read spells well enough, but spells are no good without a book to put them in. Well, do you have one? Mabeth glances around the hut, and then she catches the sight of the black barred picture frame you made. She picks it up carefully and studies it. This'll do. That thing? It's just a frame. Ah, but so are you, child. Still holding the frame, she picks up one of the starched rags you got from Giscoril, and with a yank, she pulls off the greenish starched surface film. It flutters in the air like a wispy bit of cloth. Whatever Giscoril uses in the wash, it works better than curing, stretching, and stoning does on a normal rag. Can't afford parchment, I can't. Parchment? She takes the starchy film and pulls it over the black barb frame, latching the rag's edges to the hooks around the frame until it looks like a small greenish-black painter's canvas. It's missing something. Well, it needs something painted on it. She nods. Aye, or written on it. She takes the tankard of ink you've given her and sets it down next to her. She dips one of her fingernails into the tankard, then draws it out, mumbling to herself. She begins to scratch symbols onto the frame, one by one, still mumbling to herself. Wait. All's done. Mabeth stands, drying her ink-stained fingernail on her robe. She tilts her head, regarding the strange framed page in front of her. A page for your spellbook, it is. She indicates that you should pick it up. All right, let's take it. Inside her spellbook are your recipes, your spells, if you will. As long as they sit in this book, though, they're just words. She taps her head. The art demands ye pluck the magic out of the book and put them in your attic, your head, afore ye can tap their power. Go on. You put them in your attic by studying them, memorizing them. You usually need to rest first afore ye can do this. You usually need to rest first before you can do this. Good Lord. Any questions? No, I'm good. Oh, no questions, eh? Well, now, you should have questions. You should know all about, all's about how to memorize spells, do you? You're a sharp one. You sure don't need any more of Mabeth's words all gobbling up your precious time. You're a master sorcerer already. Forgive me, Mabeth, I meant no questions on what you'd said. Please explain how to memorize spells. Alright then. Here's the dark of how you memorize the spells. Pick the spells you want to stick in your head from your spell book before you go to sleep. When you wake in the morning, they'll be buzzing in your head like flies, ready to be let out. How many spells can I cast? You can cast only one, mayhap 2 spells before needing to rest again. As a tiny, flitting mageling, there isn't much room in your attic. So use your spells wisely until you get wiser in the art. As your powers increase, you'll get more room in the attic. Spell slots. Alright, go on. You can only cast spells you memorized. So, if you want to use the art to say, mend something twice, you need to memorize the spell. How many times? Okay. You can only cast spells you memorize. So if you want to use the art to say, mend something twice, you need to memorize the spell how many times? God, if this were English, it'd be so much easier to understand. You can only cast spells you've memorized. So if you want to... just once. Well, I don't know. I don't know what edition this is of D&D. If it's 3.5, 3, if it's AD&D. Because if it were 5th edition, I would have spell slots. This is where my head's at. Okay, so how did Baldur's Gate work? Why am I drawing a blank? I don't know. I don't know how this version of D&D works. Because I shouldn't have to memorize the spell twice in one day. You can only cast one, may have 2 spells before needing to rest again. There's much room in the attic, yeah, we know. Pick the spells you want to stick in your head before you go to sleep. So memorize what spells you want. And you wake, they're buzzing in your head. Okay. I mean, it should only be once. Twice. You cast the spell twice. I mean, that... Oh, alright, whatever. Because if it were 5th edition, I have spell slots and I could cast the same spell using those spell slots. Whatever. Got it. So I'll have to memorize it twice. Got it. How can I get more spells? Mebeth shrugs. Keep your eyes and ears out for learning. Even common folks might have some minor magics to teach. There are also scrolls, recipes, books, and even some stranger items that have spells inscribed on them. If you find one, just examine it closely. Copy your book if you want it. Alright, got it. I can also show you more spells if you return, especially when you've a little more of the planes in you. I guess leveling up? I don't know. Anyway, I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Before you go, child, you'll need some magics for ye to whet your appetite. God damn it, man. Oh, before you go, child, you'll need some magics for ye to whet your appetite. Mabeth rummages through in her robe and pulls for 3 small recipes, which she passes to you. You should copy these in your spellbook so they can go into your attic as soon as possible.
Updated my journal.
Thank you. Wait, there's more. Mabeth finishes a tiny bundle of black cloth from her apron and unrolls it, producing a pair of amber earrings. These will protect you in your travels, child. I no longer wear them myself, so go ahead and take them. Thank you. Alright, child, don't tarry here any longer. One such as ye has other ways to spend one's time rather than hang around old Mebeth. Come on now, Mebeth, you're not old. Ha, ye flatterer. Your tongue is so lined with silver, it'd be a shame Uh, that's... Oh, God. All right, thank you. Goodbye, Mabeth. Ah, Pa, you can thank me by not playing the Addle Cove with what you've learned. The art's damn many a fool who sought to bend it in ways the art weren't meant to bend. Now get along with you. All
I
right.
feel stronger.
Thank you. Oh, got another
Done.
achievement. Okay. Mort, hold all this. Recipe for chromatic orb. Copy the spell. Identify. Thank God. Nice knife. Copy. You know, I'm just copying these willy-nilly here. I wonder if I could fail like in Baldur's Gate. Scroll of Strength. 60 minutes per level. That's nice. Okay, so I'm at 10 AC. If I put this on, I'm at 6. Oh, okay. So we might be on the same thing that Baldur's Gate 2 was. So we went down to 6 AC. Where's that ring? Well, that can't go there. Why can't you use that? I don't know. Is there stuff on the ground? There is. Obsidian earring. Can't use that. Blood bridge. This tattered recipe, blah blah blah. This allows the caster to share a portion of his life with others, weakening himself but strengthening others. Sure. She gave me... Oh, here it is. Amber earrings. +2 to armor class, so I should go down to 4? 4 it is. We need to sell... Find some places to sell some of this crap. And we need armor. There's that tattoo parlor over in that other place. Alright, so I'm a mage now. We're at level 1. Now the question is, how do I learn my spells or prepare my spells? First, let's level up. Except... Oh my god, I went down to level 3? Really? I think I lost 2 levels. Oh, that feels bad. That feels bad. Well, I mean, you know what? I still have 20 wisdom, though. I'm pointing at my screen like you could see it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Priest Scroll Mage Spellbook. Memorized and known. That's cool. Cool noise. Blood Bridge, Ice Knife, Strength. Person touched grants me immense strength to the weak or greater strength to the strong. I can make Mort stronger. All creatures within a 5-foot radius must make a successful saving throw versus paralyzation or suffer 1d4 points of cold damage and have a -2 penalty to their attack rolls. Follow the ground 2 feet past using the same trajectory. The ice dagger will remain on the ground for 2 seconds. Any creature that touches the ice dagger during that time will immediately shatter and emit a cold wave. If not, then the next time, ice will melt away. Finally, the caster gains for every 2 levels, blah blah blah. Okay. Blood Bridge. So it's a heal. Two hit points plus 1 hit point per level of the caster. So in my case, that would be 3. So that would be 5 hit points. That's terrible. But, I mean, it's a heal, right? We're gonna go Ice Knife. Mort, what
What's up?
what is your strength? You're at 12 strength. That's it. Oh, you've got some great resistances though. Oh boy, you're tanky. 2 AC, that's good. Maybe I should do strength for Mort. And we'll just use Chromatic Orb. I kind of like that. Get out of there. Go strength. Alright, Medith, can I rest, please? Actually, let's purchase some cheddar. There you go, Mebeth. You the man. You the man. I'm gonna hang on to that scroll. And can Mort sell anything? Yes. Boom, boom. Dirty Rat Charm. Let's hang on to that. We're gonna hang on to that. Sell. So we have 809. Oh my god, you have Magic Missile. I absolutely want Magic Missile. Pacify. Area of effect, not undead. 40 seconds plus 5 seconds per level. Violence is not always the best solution. This spell seeks to quell the boiling blood of anger and malice through peaceful means. As per the name, this spell will magically pacify 2 to 8 creatures of 6 hit dice or less in the area of effect. This affects all types of creatures except for undead. When cast, creatures must immediately make a saving throw versus spell. If they fail, they stop all activities that require exertion, including arguments, combat, etc. From here, the affected creatures will fall into a deep slumber. The affected creatures will remain in the state during the duration of the spell if left unharmed. If attacked, they will automatically gain a new saving throw and try to break the spell. Can I pacify that Abishai? It's an interesting thing. This spell could be interesting in this playthrough because there's a lot of let's call them bullish NPCs that casting friends might help. Once charm, once BD, blah blah blah. When cast, the caster temporarily gains 2 to 8 points of charisma, which could be helpful in making new friends or opening new paths. I feel like I could really make good use of that. Let's get pacify, friends. Definitely want blindness. Swarm curse. I don't know this one. It's an area of all those in the area of effect. So not just enemies. Inflict 1d4 plus caster level divided by 3 points of damage for every 5 seconds. No one can cast a spell. Well, oh, that's like insect swarm or what is the insect plague or whatever it was that I was casting with Jaheira in Baldur's Gate 2. Definitely want that. 300. Buy that. I can't buy anything else. Blur is probably a good one to get too. Alright. Do a quick save here. Just in case. You succeed. You succeed. Succeed. Good. Good. Don't think I won't save scum on learning my spells. I know I said I wouldn't save scum, but if I fail my spells, then that's a horse of a different color. Alright, pacify. Chromatic orb can go away. Wait a minute. -4 attack, -4 strength, +4 AC. So we could debuff. Okay, you know what? Let's keep 1 chromatic orb, 1 magic missile, and 1 pacify. Blindness is so good. We need to level up. I want to try to pacify that Abishai. Alright, can we rest? Thank you. Alright. We are officially a wizard. That took some doing, man. But, yeah. Anyway, we'll go ahead and end it here. So, yeah. Yeah, I think good spot to end. We'll go ahead and pick it up in the next one. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.